Everybody in here is heard of ecstasy, right? Millennials call it Molly, and I'm pretty sure Gen Z knows how to buy it off of TikTok. But what you might not know is that the drug is so strong that it permanently changes your brain. That's what it's like to have been friends with Scott for the past 15 years. He changes your perspective. He becomes the litmus test by how you measure a true friend. And unfortunately for everyone else, he has set the bar impossibly high. The good news is that I love the side effects. I'm more confident, more resilient, and more loyal, all because I have Scott in my life. I'm sure my parents are mortified that I just started. I know they're mortified right now. But if there's one thing Scott and I have done for the past 15 years, it's just that. Drugs. Okay. Chill. We did other stuff too, okay? But what I refuse to do tonight is shed Scott in an unbecoming light. Which is why I will not mention all the times that we said we were staying at Justin's house so we could sneak out, or the time we threw a party when my parents weren't home, or the time we somehow snuck our way into the front row of a show in Vegas, or the time we climbed on top of an elementary school to set off fireworks. I am not going to mention any of those times. But what I will do is mention all the times that he had my back. There were so many. He's always been a source of stability in my life. His character is second to none. And if I ever have a son, I want them to be like Scott. There is nobody more ready to be a husband than him. And that's only become more clear as Rachel has become integrated into his life. I may be Scott's best man, but Rachel brings the best out of him. We all know that. Scott and I have this disease where if we look at each other the wrong way, we start uncontrollably laughing. Rachel knows. All of our friends have tried to figure out how to stop it. None of them have succeeded. But Rachel knows that the best thing to do is just to let us be. And that's a metaphor for their relationship. Rachel doesn't just accept Scott for who he is, she makes him more of himself. And that's beautiful. Rachel isn't just clever, or kind, or beautiful, or hardworking. She is frequently the first person to offer me a helping hand. And she is always somebody that my new friends mention as the one that made them feel welcomed in the group. That's just who she is. She makes people feel at home. And that's what Sneg is about. Home. Scott and Rachel have found a home in each other. And so I figured the best way to commemorate that type of love is to do what lovers have always been doing. We should head up together. To write a poem. You'll have to bear with me through my minute-and-a-half long Dr. Seuss style enshrinement of the love story. This is how it goes. See, it all started at UNH, like way back in the day, when these two Wildcats met and the stars paved the way. See, Scott saw Rachel as like, dang, she fine. From that point on, it was only a matter of time. He introduced me to her at Cinco de Mayo. I could tell Scott was smitten. I thought to myself, yo, this love story is already written. Frat parties, tailgates, setting up tents for the night. When asked, man or bear, I think Rachel chose right. See, she's a nurse with a backbone that carries her through. And she's got a heart of steel. I'm talking strong, steady, and true. But if you want to push past the limits or fly high in the sky, then for that you'll need a plane. Look no further than Scott. This kind of guy. See, I'm confident that they can storm through anything, no matter the weather. But I know what you're thinking, a heart of steel and a plane. How do those go together? See, trust me on this one. Their love is so strong that it bursts at the seams. And that's when I remembered, wait, jet fuel melts steel beams. So raise your glasses high for my final remarks. When it comes to love, one of the most important things is being there for each other in the moments where it all falls apart. Cheers.